Hi, I am Shakira with the Love and Money podcast, and I'm going to talk today about how to make your child a millionaire. Now, this is for people who have children. If you don't have children, you can pass this along to somebody else who may appreciate the information. Um, so, how to make your child a millionaire? Did you know that some people are investing for their children? So, it's not all about um, not having the information, or which that is a huge component, but it's not all about not having the information, or um, a whole race of people being enslaved and having everything taken away from them. Also, the discrimination and the racism that currently exists, such as uh, people hiring their friends and their family, that is still going on. But although all of those are huge components to wealth and the wealth gap, one thing that people are doing that other people are not doing is they are investing for their children. So it has nothing to do with what you know and what you don't know. This is about what you're doing for your children. And some people are investing for their children, and they've been doing it for decades and centuries. So, one thing is how to make your child a millionaire. You can invest for them. And so I'm going to give you a simple example. If you take $500 a month and you put it into a 529 plan or an IRA, $500 a month turns into $1 million in 35 years. That's how you have people walking around 35 years old talking about, I'm a millionaire. You know why they're a millionaire? Because their parents invested for them ever since they were a baby, since they were 1 years old. So that's what's going on. And they're not going to share that information with you. They're going to let you figure it out on your own. So that's why I'm here. I'm here for the basics. As you can tell, I'm not where I want to be yet. So I'm here at the basic foundation, and I'm bringing you along for the journey. $500 a month for your child. By the age of 35, your child will be a millionaire. So this is at an 8% annual return for stocks. Generally, it is at anywhere from 10 to 12%, but this is just with the 8% calculation. $500 a month by age 35, your child would be a millionaire. Some other scenarios are, say if you're in a situation where you don't have $500 a month. Maybe you're in between jobs, or just down on your luck, or you're just trying to survive. So, did you know that money grows on its own just by having it in the right location? So, say you don't have 500 a month, but maybe you have $70,000. Maybe there's a mother and a father, and the mother puts 35,000 and the father puts 35,000 into the account. And you say, that's it. That's all we're doing, 70,000. Do you know if you take that $70,000 and you never touch it, that money compounds on itself? It's growing, 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 growing. Never touch it. That 70K will turn into 1 million in 35 years. And then you give that 1 million to your baby. Do you know that people are doing that? So you could either do it the incremental way, where you decide on how much you want to put that in month after month after month, or you say, I'm not doing that. I'm surviving right now. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna make it on my own. Then you take that lump sum and you dump that lump sum, and that lump sum is growing. And so these calculations are at 8%, like I said, but the usual for stocks is 10%, anywhere from 10% to 12%. And so you can do these calculations on your own. Go to Dave Ramsey's calculator. Use his calculator. If you don't want to use his calculator, just Google compound interest calculators and just play around with the numbers. Put the 8% in, or you can put the standard 10% in and decide on what amount you're going to put in. First of all, make a decision. That's the first step. Making a decision that you want to do something like that for your child. And then decide whether you're going to do the incremental way or the lump sum way. And when your child is of age, when you feel that your child is mature enough, then you can go ahead and pass that along to your child. And so that is what other families are doing that they're not going to tell you about. And so I just told you about it. Investing for your child. That's how you make your child a millionaire. And like I said, that's how people are walking around, millennials, talking about, I'm already a millionaire. So what you can do is you can put it in a 529, you can put it in IRAs, you can call your brokerage accounts like Fidelity or Vanguard and ask them how to set up a custodial account. So that's what some people are doing. And so I just wanted to share that with you. If, for example, you don't have children yet, um, you can calculate the numbers for yourself. So say nobody was investing for you as a child. Nobody invested for you. So go ahead and grab the calculator, use Dave Ramsey's calculator or Google compound interest calculators to use a different calculator and put those numbers in for yourself. If you are 40, if you're 50, if you're 60, if you're 70, put those numbers in for yourself and figure out how to get from now to 1 million. First of all, you need to decide that you want to be there. There's a lot of people who have not decided that they want to be there. So you're not in competition with anyone because everybody does not want the same things and everybody does not want to be a millionaire. So you're in no competition with anyone. But if you are anything like me and you are struggling in your mind, trying to figure out, how do I get there? How do I get there? How do I get there? Get on those calculators and figure it out. However old you are, figure out how much money you need to put in to get to the end point that you desire to be. And so I just have some examples for adults that I wrote down. This is at 10% compound. This is at 10% annual interest. Say you are 50. So say you put in 2,000 a month. Say you have 150K in right now. These are just estimates. 2,000 a month. So you would be there at the age of 64, according to this calculator. These are just estimates. Say a different example. Say that 64 is too long for you. Say you want to get there in 10 years. So say you're 50 and you put in 3,000 a month and you have 150K currently. 3,000 a month would get you there to your destination at age 60. Say you're not 50. Say you're 70. Say, for example, you have 30K and you put in 2,000 a month. So you would get to your destination at age 86. Say you're not 50, you're not 60, you're not 70. Say you're 90 or you're 95. Just get on the calculator, play around with the numbers. And the more that you play around with it, the clearer the picture will get for you. So play around with the calculators and then also consider starting a business, because what people with businesses do is instead of putting the 500 a month or 2,000 a month, businesses will allow you to put in more. And the more you put it in, it's going to speed up that time. So business owners are not putting in 2,000 or 500. Business owners are putting in 20,000. That's what they're doing. So consider starting a business, something that you like, something that you enjoy doing, and something that you know works. So I bring on different people every week to the podcast, and you can get a feel for what works, and you can get a feel for what you like, because you're not going to like everything. People have different interests. What one person likes is not what another person likes. So you can get a feel for what you like, and you can get a feel for what actually works and what is just a con game, because there are con people out here um, doing what they do, and what they do is con. So you can see through that and get a clear picture of with the calculators what you need to be doing to get to the end result, and then what kind of business you may be interested in forming. So this is the Love of Money podcast with Shakira. If you like this podcast, please share it. Also, please hit the like button. That helps the algorithm. So hit the like button on your way out. And thank you for listening, and have a good night.